Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Carlson here with another few episodes of My Hero Academia as we venture into episode 13 to 15 of Season 6. As I imagine we're coming to the ending of this current arc, not just because things are looking a bit final, aren't they, in terms of what's been going on in the main meat of the battle, but also we're getting to that point in terms of the episode numbering that we'll be shifting our focus into the next arc, I imagine. So yeah, but quite a lot happened. Darby decided to cancel his dad and Hawks as well. He made an announcement that he is a bitch-ass motherfucker. I'm sorry, it had to be said, right? It had to be said, but yeah, Darby decided to not just, of course, reveal the worst kept secret, I would imagine, in My Hero Academia, but also reveal the abuse that he underwent from his father's hand, as well as the fact that Darby also revealed about Hawks's little incident in this arc, I guess. So yeah, so I'm imagining big ripples are definitely going to hit once this is officially concluded, but it's all making for a very, very exciting few episodes. So why don't we get into the first of these first few episodes with episode number 13 of season 6. Let's go.
We haven't done anything yet. Not Dobby, nor Toga, nor I. None of us have achieved our
Yeah,
dreams.
well, Compressor's deciding, you know what,
This cannot be where our
it's my time to shine.
Why have you entered our compound? Do you know who we
Holy
are?
shit.
To join us. The Creature Rejection Clan.
Creature
AKA
Rejection.
The CRC. You
It's like cultists.
Sacred ground.
Filthy criminals! You'll pay for your impudence! We'll leave when we have what we want.
Yeah, this, oh my god. This is, like I said, it was not wise to piss them off.
World, we spread fear across the country, and now we're reduced to a band of paupers. I feel pity for every lunatic who looked up to us.
Nothing here of
It's like, well, we're in a bit of a low point.
Speak for yourself. I'm keeping this.
Oh, it's lovely. For an old lady, backwater town in the countryside. Everyone there believed old-fashioned ideas and shunned me because of how I look.
Ugh.
I can't describe
Such discrimination. Jeez.
Then,
The
I
hair
checked
as
the news
well.
one night, and now I'm here.
I am here. Wow.
Basically an empty cosplayer. That's right. I'm still completely empty. Which is why
Purpose.
I don't understand why we're waiting.
My bloodline, the reason I'm here.
Holy
My
sh...
own flesh loosened the bindings. My arm is free, and so are you.
Oh my god.
The League, positioned for a little sleight of hand magic. Goodbye, costumes. He got away.
What the fuck is his deal?
Hey, over
Holy
here.
shit.
Don't leave me.
Oh, there you go.
A fearless thief, a criminal from days long past.
Is that his...
When the current
Pops?
system was starting to take shape, he stole from false heroes who cared only about lining their pockets. As he spread his loot among the needy, he preached social reform. My son.
You know, this whole idea of heroes doing this for the wrong reason.
My role was saved for when it really mattered.
Holy sh... Damn! We're seeing his face! Oh no. Holy shit! Compress! You're gonna love it. He's absolutely killing it.
Stabbing pain in my head.
Wait.
This sounds like something from All Might's notes. It's the fourth user's quirk. Danger sense.
He's unlocked another one already? So is Deku essentially unlocked spider sense. I mean, he's got the whips. He's becoming Spider-Man. It's just amazing.
Mission is free. Relax and enjoy the performance.
Wow, Mirio said no.
Before the final curtain falls. I'm not the lead in this play, just a diversion. The rest is up to luck.
MVP of the show, right?
I even managed to tuck Dobby and Longhair.
Give the main cast a bit of a rest.
Down, Spinner. You're the most of.
Oh shit!
Put them on. It's so strange. It still makes me feel sick to my stomach. Wearing them washes calmness.
He's gonna use that revulsion to, you know.
Never brings relief.
Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, Miri! Oh, what the fuck?
The more he embraces the pain and hatred born from
That's all for one. Lovely.
the stronger my will becomes within his body.
I don't know why, but there are so many.
Oh,
bad feelings
Spinner, what
inside
have you
me.
done?
No matter-
Though it's difficult for Tomura since he's a mere hatchling.
What? Shh.
You're mine! Fight!
Oh my god, Genus! What the hell?
Birds are doing whatever we want. But make sure that you come back to us.
Oh.
You're going to abandon your comrades? Hold your tongue,
Spit.
Pikachu. Did you
Oh,
say Pikachu?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's realizing that. It's ain't Tamora.
Still they swarm.
This is scary with All For One fully taking control. Oh, damn. Genus, just.
Time to go.
Shit. You see both Tamura and Deku being helpless in their own way.
You haven't given up.
Oh, shit.
I'd say this man's tenacity is comparable to all mine.
Fuck.
Garaki. You killed. You wanted to be saved.
No, Deku. Oh. Yeah, there's his motive. He's gonna have to save him. Oh, shit. Kiamu Woods. Everyone's out for the count and... Oh, shit. Midnight. Wait, what? Well, that's depressing. That is depressing. Just seeing everyone down for the count is just really, really heart-wrenching because of the fact that, yeah, I mean, everyone's just so beaten up, and at the end of the day, the whole situation of All For One, not that many people are gonna know in terms of the league, really. Although, of course, you have Spinner who's like, "You're not Tamura." Yeah, there is the idea that there's victory there. Yeah, it's just really sad, really. Because, like I said, there's victory for, like, especially with the fact that All For One is going to kind of finish the job in terms of rebuilding Shigaraki to be complete, because of course he was underprepared, so that came at a bit of a detriment to what was going on in terms of this attack. So the next time that Deku and well, it might be All For One, because it seems like he's fully taken over. But the next time that they meet, he'll be a lot more dangerous, which, again, it begs the question, how the hell is Deku and Ko going to beat this? But, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was really, really great, like, especially in regards to learning a bit about Compress as well. Like, I wasn't expecting to get a bit of a backstory in this episode, but, I mean, he wanted to stand tall, like, closing act, he needed to try and steal the show, I guess. Yeah, he views himself as a supporting character, but, you know, even supporting characters can have their shining moments, which it was needed. The way that he was just disassembling his body was just crazy, to break free from Genist. But yeah, like I said, it was just very interesting to see, like, even when it came to the League being at the lowest of the lows, really, Compress's faith in the League really made, you know, made his devotion continue, really, as well as learning a bit about his family and, you know, stealing from heroes who just cared about the money. So, yeah, so it was really great, as well as, you know, getting a bit of Spinner as well in this, you know, in this term of backstory and in terms of, the direction that he doesn't want to be lost. So he has that faith in Shigaraki to have these pure ideals for him to go off on. So yeah. So it was really, really amazing to see, especially with Compress, knowing that Shigaraki needed to rest up and all of that. He went above and beyond to make sure that he would sacrifice literally life and limb, I guess. Well, not so much the life, but more so the limb part, I would say, is more literal. But you get the idea. He was going to go above and beyond to make sure that Shigaraki was going to, yeah, be A-okay, I guess, in the end. It wouldn't be a total defeat. So, yeah, it was just really, really solid stuff. But yeah, I mean, that ending shot was just bleak as hell because everyone was just completely whammied on the battlefield or even in a hospital, of course, because there were some heroes that have really taken it a bit more than others. So, but I think it's safe to say that All For One has fully, I mean, you even saw with the face, the voice, yeah, and it's just very, very, it's just full of despair, isn't it? Because of the fact that, I mean, that's it though, Spinner has inadvertently woken up All For One to fully take, like with Shigaraki awakening, this has allowed the door to be open for All For One to take control and be like, so, and it makes for a very, very despairing, bleak, I guess, appearance, not just in terms of, you know, you see his face at the forefront, but also the voice as well. And it's not just that though, but it's a very, very, it's a situation that is just filled with dread when it comes to all of the heroes who are already beaten up and all of that, just trying to take one final stand against Tamura, and yet, yeah, it's just a hard ask, to be fair. But it's going to be very interesting to see where the next step lies for All For One and Tamura. So, but I found it very interesting as well that Deku did have that push to save Tamura. Despite what he has done, there is that idea of, yeah, you've done all of this unforgivable shit. I hated that. And yeah, I still feel like you need to be saved because you looked begging when you know, I saw you in the, you know, Visage Fig and all that. You looked like you were begging for it. It's funny because it does remind me of And it's a weird comparison in a sense, but yeah, it makes sense. It does remind me of Bakugo when, obviously, this was when Deku was still young and quirkless and all of that, but there was that, of course, bullying dynamic between Bakugo and Deku. And of course, you know, there is that idea that Bakugo was a complete dick, etc. He's even made mention about it in terms of reflecting about his past. But it kind of does remind me of that because of the fact that he will do anything. Like, even if he is getting bullied and all of that, he will always try to be the bigger person, try to help them when you know, Deku feels like, I guess, the bully needs help. And it's a situation right now with the fact that he's not saying that, you know, there is good in you and all of that. It's the need to save. There's a difference between him thinking there is still good in you. I know I'm pulling from Padme here, but this is what I'm saying. He's not saying that whatsoever, but he is seeing someone vulnerable who needs help. And he can never, he might not forgive what his, because that was still Tamura. He might not forgive what he's done, but he still has an obligation to help him. So I really, really liked that whole situation. Plus, he knows that All For One is going to be the bigger problem, which is funny considering what Tamura has said. But All For One's influence, in terms of taking the front row, yeah. So, yeah. But it was just really, really, yeah, great stuff. Like I said, great to have a bit of compressed backstory, even a face reveal as well, which, you know, kind of hot as well, I'm not gonna lie. But no, there is that idea as well about, you know, peering into his father, and again, yeah, there's this whole steal from the rich, give to the poor vibe, I guess. So yeah, but yeah, I'm excited to see how this next episode's gonna go down, because like I said, I'm pretty sure that we have reached the culmination of this arc. So I'm assuming like the next episode is more so going to be a that it's going to be the aftermath, understandably, because yeah, everyone is fucked up. So yeah. With that said, though, let's get into this episode.
People will truly be free.
My father, the great Destro, wished for is so close. Can you feel it?
All coming together.
The other me is so happy.
Oh, new intro. Let's go. Let's go. Oh shit! But I love the differences between that and the first intro for season 6. How colourful that was, and how bleak as heck this was.
Items I'd like to discuss.
Oh boy. Well, fuck!
You suppressors played on our business acumen was premature.
A double. It's
Yeah.
Bubara's power. Wait, so he's a fake?
Bingo!
I didn't expect you to rely on such aggressive tactics. Aren't you supposed to champion diplomacy and order?
Shit, he really got to her.
Where he managed to activate 5 powerful Nomu called High Ends.
Really great impact Mirko, should I say, not Mirio. Mirio did later.
It looked as though the heroes would have an easy victory. According to the report, Hawks, who was in the middle of an undercover investigation at the villa, had the primary goal of keeping the village from using twice his quirk, which could change the tide of the battle.
I mean, if they are saying I am not here for All Might, what are they saying right now with Hawks?
Rinks can stop that thing with force.
Shit.
We need you. Together, as one, we'll take down this villain.
The only
They
hope of slowing
were able to
Gigantomachia's
do
advance
ultimately.
lay in the hands of the courageous. Finally, Gigantomachia reached his master in Jakku.
Yes.
And Endeavor got cancelled.
Endeavor's oldest son.
My allies and I were at an overwhelming disadvantage, but
Sorry I'm late.
Ultimately, yeah. Everyone was shooketh.
As of this moment, Best Genist is back.
I think I would have been if we didn't know. Well, I was more shooketh with Mirio. I think I would have been shooketh with Genist if we didn't see him in the beginning piece. Details.
Shigaraki's face. He looked like he wanted to be rescued.
Yeah. I feel like that's going to be a driving force for Deku this second half as he's getting, well, All For One's getting a bit more powerful.
Gigantomachia captured. 2 transport helicopters
goodness.
escorted him from the field.
I think you need more than that.
Sako, member of the League of Villains. Villain name, Mr. Compress.
Shit.
He was great.
He literally sacrificed himself.
No, we have only just begun to run. Meanwhile, 1,000 sheep pierce.
Headshot. Jesus.
I need to stop your nefarious plots.
Oh, shut up! You're a dog wagging his tail for the government!
If I have to be a dog for this world to have peace, then so be it.
Damn, these two are really going at it. Oh, damn, Cementos.
15,929 members of the PLF who had gathered at the Gunga Villa for a
Yeah, the PLF are pretty much as good as done.
132 members of the PLF, including several lieutenants, left the villa on Gigantomachia or fled in his wake.
Well, it's still a small number. Like I say, good as done.
Warning from Ryukyu's work study students. Himiko Toga is on the run. She's
Oh yeah, she's still out there considering All For One was like, fuck her.
We're already overwhelmed.
Oh no. Oh my god. Thank you, Araka. Entropy. Oh my god. That was
crazy close. Oh, will you head to the shelter on your own?
Over here.
There are still
I love how
lives
they
to
are
be
doing
saved.
their best.
People struggling all around me. I have
Not
to go
not a
back.
second to rest. They're doing their best to help everyone out. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh fuck.
Quit. I don't want to be a hero anymore.
No! Wake up! Miss Midnight,
You.
please!
No fucking way.
Someone say this isn't happening.
Stop joking and open your eyes! This isn't funny! Get up and tell us what to do! Can you hear me? We...
Midnight got killed? No. Oh my.
Now we try to pick up the pieces. We try to come to terms with the many lives lost because of Shigaraki's
All of
resolve.
those heroes that
What's
died.
to come? Oh man.
Even when he was still number 2.
His one job is to protect us. Did he forget that?
He better explain himself and
Might be
Oh.
safer abroad. Maybe we should move.
Do you think we'll be all right?
Don't be
My turn, forever. Listen well, my tireless Nomu. It's time to give you an important task.
He's
Free
not-
my real body.
Oh god. So he breaking out. That's not what we need. That is not what we need, but it is what. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, that was depressing as hell. I mean, here's the thing, though. I mean, recap episodes can, you know, it can be hit and miss and all of that. Sure. I definitely felt like this was, like, for a recap episode, that was not bad. That was incredible, to be fair. Like, in terms of feeling the atmosphere of the hero scene, as well as the casualty. I can't believe they fucking killed off Midnight. Oy. I feel like, as well, when it comes to something of what we've just gone through for these past, like, 13 episodes, you need big deaths. You need, I mean, the hero's dying in itself in a show like My Hero Academia. It is a very, very insane and it's a concept that you can't really fathom, but you really, really, really do need to sell it, I feel. And Midnight's death is just like, with the fact that like some of the students just found her, it's just, it's dark. It's dark. It's fucked up. Yeah. So, yeah, that was a, yeah, that was a really, really, bleak episode. But that's it, though. I feel like with the recap, like I said, it was really, really great. Like I said, some people might yawn at the idea of a recap, but something of a grand scale that's just happened, answers are going to be had. Not just in terms of, like, obviously in-universe, but for us as well, because there was a lot that happened, and we need something to ease the... I say ease the tide from one arc to the next. I mean, All For One has made it clear that things are not getting easy. You want to rest? Fuck that. So, yeah, but it needed to give some answers in terms of what's been going down. In regards to the PLF, they're done completely. So, of course, Deku did mention that there was still some on the run, but the majority of characters that were associated to the PLF, they've been apprehended, including, of course, the real Destro, or Redestro, should I say. So, yeah. Oh, like I said, depressing. It was really, really depressing, this. I felt so bad, like, when they killed off Midnight. But the thing is, though, it gets even worse when you've got All For One making this mention about, okay, I need to get free, because, yeah, I mean, it's not just the notion of, well, these characters are not taking a beach episode. The reality is, I am back, I am here, and yeah, that's it, though. You can rub that into everyone's face, especially since, we're seeing quite the doubt be instilled, not just directed to the hero community, but within as well. And again, this is why this recap episode was needed, because I don't know if, like, whilst we're focusing on certain events, I mean, we would still be able to in small doses, but you're seeing the cleanup operation that Uraraka and Sue was a part of, and just the immediate aftermath of what happened at Jakku. You're seeing people just... You saw that hero just stand still and be like, I can't do this anymore. I give up. It's very important to focus on the idea that there are going to be some heroes who are throwing in the towel, that they can't do this anymore because of what has just happened. And it was just... Yeah. But, yeah. It's also the civilians that are there as well, that are starting to cast doubt. I am glad that we did get someone talking about Hawks. Because that's it, though. Whilst Darby's information about Genus would have some people wondering, okay, so what else is he bullshitting about? There have to be some people who are going to who are just going to be like, okay, well, he's still got the receipts, he's still got the results in regards to him being related to Endeavor, and obviously the video footage. Yeah. But it's not just that, though. I mean, you even had that, like, defacement of the All Might statue. I am not here, which is very, very important. I know All Might didn't do shit, so he's like, what are they saying fuck me for? But he is the symbol of peace. He is a lot of people look up to him, and they're in a position right now where heroes are being there's a lot of skepticism when it comes to the heroes. So, and there's no greater message to say I am losing, or I have lost my faith in heroes, than saying I am not here on the statue of the greatest hero of them all, right? So it's a message, it's a statement to tell the heroes, I had faith in you. I had. That's a past tense that's past tense. Right now, I don't have faith in you all. So yeah. But I also really gotta say, I really love the new OP as well. Especially since it obviously continues Deku's efforts to save Tamura in some capacity. But also, like I said, I love the stark contrast. I love the contrast between the first OP and this one, in how colourful that was, and how just depressing and bleak that was. But I feel like, you know, having a colourful OP for the second part would not really be fitting, considering I feel like the ramifications of what happened in these past 13 episodes are definitely going to stick for the duration of, well, not just the duration of this season, but maybe future seasons, for season 7 potentially. So this isn't exactly a low-key event. This is massive. This is probably the most massive event. I wouldn't even say probably. This is the most massive event in My Hero Academia thus far. Of course, All for One might have plans in regards to going bigger, especially with Shigaraki. He needs to be fully complete. He wants to break out as well. And you know what? You got to keep the ball, like, I mean, he's going to break out. And it's just going to be really, really worrying. And I say he is going to break out, like, I've got certainty. Because you can't... Because, yeah, whilst there was a few hits for the villain side, with Compress being apprehended, with Twice dying and all of that, and they've lost Gigantomachia as well. Ultimately, they have... I mean, you even have All for One at the end thinking, well, you know what? It didn't go to according to plan. But I have shaken the world of the heroes. The community is chattering. The heroes are being, like, they have this attitude where, like, I don't want to do this anymore. You can take this as a win, if anything. And you got to keep that ball rolling. You got to keep making the villains win. Make things even more dire in terms of, how do we stop this shit? So, especially if you're going to break out the OG All for One. Yeah. So, anyways, I'll be back 2 seconds, but once we are back, we will get on to the final episode of these trio of episodes we are doing for this week's installment of My Hero Academia. So,
inmates are split among 6 cell blocks that reflect how severe a criminal's offenses were.
Oh yeah, they number them. You know, like the heroes have their ranking system of how...
The more dangerous the person,
yeah,
the deeper underwater they're held. It's said that no one...
So All for One's very, 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 very deep.
Control room, come in. Look there.
Here we go.
Are those Nomu? Shoot them.
Let's go. I want chaos. Let's get chaos. Oh, yeah.
Feeble resistance.
Oh, no. Whoa. What the fuck is happening?
We've got multiple Nomu incoming. They've already managed to break through the
They're
bronze
just
gate.
charging through.
They're attacking here now of all times? Don't tell me. They came straight from the big battle. Is this payback?
Severing our connection to the mainland.
It does seem like a huge confidence knock, like, hey, the main battle's just and now they're breaking here in Tartarus?
Just a simple task. Give me back control. You're the one who wanted my power, Tomura. You abhor.
Yeah, but not your
Didn't
influence.
reach out a hand. I will not be your pawn. My dear boy, you have the wrong idea.
Oh,
You're a
shit,
treasure
yeah.
in my eyes, someone I seek.
Oh,
to
and that trappedness there. Oh,
You are the next me.
oh shit.
Shigaraki, he's here! The decay is spreading like it did in Kaku. Start evacuation!
Oh no, Tartarus is absolutely going to be
I
destroyed.
found my location thanks to the search quirk I stole.
Uh-huh.
In May. What I need now is more villains.
Oh shit, we're going to break him out. Let's
It's a terrible
go.
fortress they've built. Makia would barely help in this situation. Hard pressed to defeat.
How could they know our systems were down?
Oh
This
no.
shouldn't be possible!
Oh my god.
There's not a single bit of stimulation here. The world likens this place away forever. There's no way I can escape.
Oh.
Unless there's perfect synchronicity between the me who's locked away and the one inside Tomura's head.
So do we have two awful ones right now? Oh shit, that's muscular. Oh my god.
You'll have to try harder than that to kill me. Now,
Oh
start talking.
fuck.
Where is the exit? Flesh.
What?
We can use our power.
He's... This season is fucked up.
The security system is...
No! Yeah, she was in the intro, wasn't she?
Where is Pops?
Oh my god!
Chaos on the horizon. A more perfect demon lord will be born.
Oh
You will bear
no.
witness to the story of how I became the greatest demon lord this world has known.
We've got two all for ones here. There we go. Two all for one. This is getting out of hand. Oh no. Just end the world right now.
On his orders, they went on to attack 7 different prisons and released a large number of criminals from 6 of them.
This is just nuts.
At last, my preparations are complete.
We had great ideas, if not follow through, all wanting to crush this world. But the League became disorganized, an aimless band of petty thieves, myself included.
Lost his
When
way.
his spark returned, he lit a complete. Once he's whole, our every dream will be realized.
I'll take one for all and reign forever. No man will stand against me.
This
I
is
will be its
just...
absolute ruler.
The smile on his face, this is just... nuts. Is your rate... Wait, oh...
Deku.
Deku.
Shut up and start explaining!
He called him Deku. Oy.
Deku and Todoroki, Mr. Aizawa, Endeavor, and all the others. What happened to everybody?
Well, midnight.
I'll tell you, Kay. But you gotta try to stay calm.
This Bakugo we're talking about.
You and Gran Torino had gotten here much later. The prognosis would have been bleaker than what we're currently looking at. You have Lock and the first responders to thank for prioritizing
I love that
your
design
lives.
for some reason.
Try not to worry about anything that's happened. Focus on your own.
This is like the first time we've seen Mike just with normal clothing, I guess. I think.
So we know what a good person you are. You'll brave this.
Did you know about your brother?
What's Endeavor's current condition? Is he going to pull through?
Does he have any idea the disaster state Japan is in? Thanks
Holy
to him?
shit.
On, condition to us earlier.
You don't have to talk, Shoto. Just listen.
I told you not to get up. You could die.
Just stop! You're the worst!
Oh god, yeah, that's not gonna stop him.
Doctor said Midoriya hasn't shown any signs of waking up.
What the I mean...
If he dies, I'll kill him.
Okay. You didn't need to be that rude about it in terms of hitting the emotions. Okay. Oh. Well. That was delightful. Oh, this season. I mean, look. The first part of this season was already depressing and tragic and all of that. The bridge between the last part, the first arc, should I say, of this season and this arc, the bridge being the last episode, that was depressing. This was as well. I mean, I would say it was more, like, I don't know. I mean, the aftermath of what has been going down in regards to the heroes, that's obviously a depressing subject, and, you know, Bakugo's final words there just hit you like a truck, right? But I feel like with the first part, with the Tartarus escape and all of that, yeah. Oi. I am excited to see where things are going to go. But yeah, we've got effectively 2 all-for-ones out there, which, you know, I mean, I did make the mention in the last episode when it came to breaking the main all-for-one out. I mean, it had to happen. You have to keep, you can't stop the momentum of the run that these villains are on. And you know, it's something that I was gonna bring up as well, about the fact that essentially there are 2 all-for-ones, and then you see that ominous shot where he is they are standing, should I say, amongst all the escapees. It is just very ominous. Like, hey, the world was already fucked up when it came to 1 all-for-one. Now we've got 2 of them. So, again, I posed a question, and I know it's a question that is going to annoy a lot of people, but I feel like in this situation it's pretty apt. How the hell are we going to stop them? So, yeah. But it's not just that, though. I mean, like I said as well in the last episode, yeah. With the fact that, you got all of these other prisoners and all of that, and as Deku mentioned with Tartarus and how it works and all of that, you've got to throw more hardballs to the heroes. So it's not like, whereas all for one, he's obviously going to be the main focus in terms of breaking him out. You got to focus on all of these other heroes, all of these other villains, should I say, not heroes, obviously. But you got to focus on all of these other villains that can potentially give the heroes a hard time, because we know Overhaul has broken out. he was a bastard in season 4, so obviously he's a bit limited at the minute, but I'm sure they can remedy that in some capacity. Stain, that will be very interesting to visit because he's broken out, especially with his agenda. It might give Spinner some kind of confidence as well, because we had that moment where Spinner was voicing his was voicing his displeasure about what's been happening. So yeah, that might give Spinner a bit of a hope once they reunite and all of that. Or once they reunite, should I say? But yeah. And we saw that woman that was in with the purple hair that was in the OP. We saw her break out, but there seemed to be a bit of a different dynamic with her. Like, I don't know. We'll just I don't know. There seemed to be a more what's the word what I'm looking for? It seemed like she was reluctant to get out, but I'm very intrigued to see more about her, especially since, you know, she's been scouting Deku in the OP, so she's definitely going to become a problem and all of that. Probably. But yeah, I am glad that they kept all the other, like, big names, I guess, in terms of the escapees hidden in terms of the OP. Because, like I said, with Overhaul and, you know, with the Yakuza, as well as Stain's ideology, you've got, like, the potential to absolutely do some big things. I don't know, like, for the remainder of the season, sure. And they can take the spotlight while Shigaraki is resting, of course, because that's the main focus right now. But, of course, All For One needed to be busted out, and, yeah. But yeah, like I said, those villains that have broken out could do some really, really amazing shit with that. So yeah, but yeah, that was just a really, those 3 episodes were just really, really great stuff. Depressing, sure, like I said, but yeah. I am excited to see what is gonna go down for the course of this season. And I loved that moment of Todoroki reflecting on him and Toya as well, and how he has to be the one to end this. So yeah, but I'm excited because, like I said, it comes to not just, well, you've got all of the, like, you've got this wave of villains that have broken out of Tartarus and all of that. And they are going to cause these, it's not just the fact that they're going to cause the heroes and the public a hard time, but you've also got the public who are rallying against the heroes. I mean, you see all of these heroes being crucified, really. And the effects of Endeavor's revelation, of course, is hitting the public. But we saw in the last episode where the faith in heroes was absolutely eliminated with "I am not here" or talking about hawks, etc. It's going to be very interesting to focus on the public reception, because All For One is winning this. I mean, not only does he now have, like, you know, villains, should I say, who are eternally thankful, and you know, you've got this legion, etc. But the people have lost their faith in the heroes. So All For One, no matter what body he's in, of course. Jesus. Yeah. And yeah, it was just amazing stuff. Oy. Yeah, shit's gonna hit the fan. But yeah. Like I said though, there's just so many possibilities you can roll with this. I mean, there was that, what was he called? Moonfish, I think he was, where he just stabbed, like, the fellow, like, flesh. And that's just you know, creepy. Yeah. I also gotta love the moment of, like, Bakugo as well. When it comes to, like, he's vulnerable as hell. I mean, he nearly died, in my perception. I don't know if that was ever going to be the intent, but it does get your heart racing. I don't know. But yeah, he's vulnerable at the minute. But even with two of his classmates trying to restrain him, he's just slugging along, even though he shouldn't. But it's like with hatred, isn't it? That madness when it comes to Deku is going to be overpowering, right? And it was, you know, a very emotional sentiment, because it's like, well, yeah, he's mad at the minute, but the way he's just like, if you know, if he's dead, I'm gonna kill him. It's just like hits the heart. So yeah. But this season's just looking grim. And we also had Muscular as well, free as well, who, of course, we haven't seen in a hot minute, and he was obviously a tough bastard to put down, but I'm really, really it's depressing, sure, and yet I'm loving the high stakes that are being thrown at us. I am... It's weird, because obviously I am voicing my, you know, despair and whatnot. The depression that is going on with the season, it's getting voiced to no end. I am losing hope in Deku just being able to stop this whole situation. At the same time, no, I fucking love it, because it's like so messed up, and you've got all of these other villains that we've gotten to encounter, and some new ones, of course, but you've got all of these villains who are breaking out, and it's just like, it's just getting worse. So, I mean, and you know, how everyone was getting bodied left, right, and center in Tartarus, I would say by ease. Which is a statement considering how fucked up Shigaraki is, but, I mean, we've got Decay on your side, and All For One as well. Yeah, so... yeah. It's just gonna be very... like, you just wonder... how do we stop this whole shit show? Because there is a side of me that's like, well, you can't. Because this is, like, not going to get better. But at the same time, it has to. So, yeah. But, yeah. He's back, I guess. Well, he was back anyways, taking over Shigaraki. But the main All For One, he back. So... and you just reflect that conversation with him and All Might, and it's like, oh, that aged like milk. Oh boy. But brilliant stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.